to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a review of the Kat Von D powder foundation. The color that I have is medium 140. I got this from Influenster. So if you guys don't have Influencer and you love free makeup, you need to download it. I will leave a sign up link down below. I get some really amazing high-end stuff. All you have to do is fill out surveys when they email you. Make sure you do it before the time expires and just be open to trying different things. When I first got Influencer, I did not get like high-end stuff. I was getting like, I think one time I got like a Pantene shampoo. Hair color, even though I do hair, I've gotten like cleaning supplies, stuff like that. So you have to keep on it. You have to update your surveys in order to get good stuff. And so far, I think the best one that I've gotten was last year when I got a Lancome one, and they sent me like, I think like 5 products, and they were all amazing products that was valued over like $300. Moving on, so the liner we don't really have to talk about too much because I have a video linked how to do your wing liner, and I'll put it here. It is featuring the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper Black, which I love already. The powder foundation is brand new. I love the packaging. It's so pretty, black, and has her signature like wax stamp, and it's a good size. The inside is really gorgeous. Comes with a little mirror in there, a sponge, and the actual product. It is meant to be used alone as a full coverage, and also can be used on top of your regular liquid foundation for a little bit extra flawless finish. I'm excited to try the new powder foundation. I have tried their Lockett liquid foundation, and it's a little heavy for me, I'm gonna be honest. But the color that I wear in the Lockett foundation is the medium 54. And I got the medium 140. I wanted to use this for at least a week before I gave you guys like my final review. So I have been using it on top of my foundation after just applying everything, just so I get a little bit more coverage. I've been using it in the middle of the day to touch up. The only way I have not tried it is just using it directly on my skin without anything else. So I'm gonna be doing that today, and I really like it the other 2 ways, so I hope it looks just as good. So I've already done my eyes a little bit. I just need to like finish my eyebrows, like to do concealer first, and then do the foundation on right after, so I can set everything and like get it on. Right now, all I have on my skin is the Drunk Elephant, I think it's called peptide cream, but it's a moisturizer. So my skin's nice and moist. So you don't want to put powder foundation on when you have nothing, because then it's not going to have anything to stick to. Also don't want something super moisturizing, because then if you have like dry spots and all that, it'll stick and cling to like those spots. So what I'm going to do is use the Instant Age Rewind Light Pale right underneath my eyes. A little bit in the forehead. Right down the nose. And then just taking a damp beauty blender and blending that in. For my brows, just so I can clean them up before I put on the foundation, I'm just going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color medium brown and just filling that in on the top. I already did a tiny bit underneath. And I take the other side, the little spoolie, and just brush it through. I am going to set just right underneath my eyes with a translucent powder. It's the Mercier, and just underneath the eyes. I feel like powder foundations should not go underneath your eyes so much. Like, you can do a little dusting, but they're typically too heavy and you don't want to use them under your eyes. Now, just taking a big fluffy brush. This one is from Royal and Langnickel. I can't say that right. I think it's Moda Beauty that sells it, but it's their big powder foundation brush. I have been using it, the powder foundation, so I realized I don't really like it with the sponge because I feel like it moves it, but with the brush I like the finish. So I'm just doing like one little swipe and pressing it in. Like for each part of the face, like already I'm getting pretty good coverage. And I'm going in here, but mostly like my cheekbone, even if it's brushing up here a little bit, but I'm not going right underneath the eyes. I would say this is definitely like a medium to full coverage. You can build it up if you wanted more. It's so matte. I've been getting really fun little breakouts in here and in here. So I definitely want to put a little bit more there. And then forehead a little bit. This color I feel like is perfect for my skin right now, even though like my face and my neck and my body are like two different shades, because I like to warm up the skin and I never tan my face. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I want to put on. I do notice that it is clinging to like this spot right here where I am a little bit more dry, which is totally fine. I'm gonna cover that up anyway, but just be warned, if you don't have any like liquid foundation or anything, it will do that. Doing my trusty little Hoola. I'm brown again. I am just gonna do a little bit down the nose. You see like that spot that I had earlier? Like it just kind of blends in with the bronzer now. And then we are gonna do blush, a little Marc Jacobs. And this one is in the shade Kink and Kisses. I'm like not mad at the coverage, because I feel like this is how much coverage I use like day to day anyway. I'm going to be using this Mercier translucent powder, the gold glowy one that I got also from Influencer, and just using that as like a highlight, just right in the cheekbones. Yeah, so far so good. I really like the coverage. Like it's just enough, but I don't feel like it's heavy. Like I can still move my skin and my skin doesn't feel tight. I feel like some powder foundations do that. Like the MAC one I feel like is so heavy just to use on its own, and I feel like chalky. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel chalky when I wear it. So this one I don't. I feel like I'm just wearing like a liquid foundation with a little bit of powder on top. Like that amount of coverage. I would definitely use this if I wanted just a quick like a tinted moisturizer, and then in the areas that I need a little bit more coverage, just like press it in there. I usually like around the nose, forehead, the cheeks, but like leave the CC cream or tinted moisturizer everywhere else. I am gonna do my lips and lashes off camera and I'll be back. Here we are. That's it. So I really love the coverage on this. I love the finish. It's like matte. You can build it up if you wanted to. Full coverage. And long wearing. It's a powder foundation, but it does not feel cakey on the skin. It does not make your skin feel stiff. So far, I give this like, I want to say a 9 out of 10. The only reason why I am giving it a 9 instead of a 10 is that I don't really like the sponge application. So I wish like Benefit, their powder foundation has a little brush inside. So that's the only difference that I would make between the two. And I actually ended up switching my Benefit one out for the Kat Von D one. So I'm carrying this in my purse all the time, and I really love it for in the middle of the day touch-ups, just to get a little extra coverage where your makeup kind of disappears, especially for like us oily people. So yeah, 9 out of 10. The liner, I mean, really 10 out of 10 because I love that shit. Leave me some comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I love doing videos like this reviewing products, so let me know if that's something you guys are interested in seeing more of from me. And I will see you guys later.